So what's up guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to do a small little video about the mod list on the RSX since I feel like I do have a good amount that's done to it now. And so I guess let's get right into it. I guess I'm going to start out with most of the stuff that's on the outside. So I did recently get the car repainted. If you guys watched the last video, the car is painted Apex Blue Pearl. And I apologize for the car being dirty. It's been raining the last like 3-4 days, and I think it's supposed to rain here later tonight. But yeah, the car is painted, and I guess let's start out with my headlights. So this car is originally a 2002 Acura RSX Type S, and these headlights are from the 0506 RSXs, and I ended up retrofitting them. The low beams are Morimoto 8.0 projectors, H1 projectors with Acme HID bulbs, and this high beam is, I think it's just like a generic projector bulb. I think it's starting to come out, if you guys can't tell. I need to take the headlights apart again and put it in this how it's supposed to be. Not supposed to be out that far. And I did have fog lights on both sides, but after I put on the turbo kit, it was hitting the intercooler piping, and so the bumper wasn't sitting right, so I had to take that side off. And also have these eBay rain guards and this replica Type R spoiler. Oh, I almost forgot, I also have this, I'm not sure of the name exactly. I think the company's called Carbon Creations. I think that's what it's called. If it's not, I'll correct myself, but this is their carbon inlay plate thing. I didn't buy it. I think Siri's going off in my pocket. One of my friends that I bought the car from, he actually gave it to me, and I just recently put it on after the car got painted. And also have these little side markers. I was told these are Type R fenders. I'm not all too sure if that's true. I don't know if it is, but it probably just has cutouts for these. And I think that's pretty much it for the outside. Also have these small overlays for the taillights to make them red instead of it being yellow, because these are normally yellow. I think that's about it for the outside. I guess next will be suspension. So the coilovers that I have on the car is BC Racing, the extreme low coilovers with the flat arm. The reason I got those, even though the car isn't low, that you guys can tell, I was told from a lot of people online that it helps with the bump steer that these cars have, and so that's the reason I got those instead of just the regular ones. And I also have the K-Tune inner tie rods, because when you start changing coilovers on these cars, for some reason, or at least in my experience, I wasn't able to get the toe right on the car. The car it still had a lot of toe in, and so I got adjustable inner tie rods to fix that. And I think I have SPC camber bolts, and on the rear I have Skunk 2 camber arms, and I think that's really about it for suspension that I can think of. So I guess let's get to the good part and go into the engine bay. So in the engine bay, the biggest thing that you could probably tell that stands out is the turbo on the side. I have the CX Racing Turbo Kit with the thick manifold. I think it's either 11 or 8 gauges thick or something like that. I don't know, I'm not too sure. I just wanted to get the thicker one just so it hopefully doesn't crack. If it doesn't, then, or if it does, then, well, it sucks. I don't know. And the only thing I really have upgraded on the CX Racing Turbo Kit is I got a towel wastegate because I was having issues with the stock CX Racing wastegate that comes with it. I upgraded to towel V-band one, and I think that's really it for the turbo kit. I also have a electronic boost controller, a Mac valve 4-port boost controller, however you say that, and then a 4-bar skunk 2 map sensor. And I also have the fake RBC skunk 2 race manifold. It's not too bad. I had to port the runners in it, and I also cut it to run the coolant bypass. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And I have the hybrid racing fuel rail, as well as I have a 6AN line all the way back to the, what would you call it? Well, I have a 6AN line, fuel line all the way back, and as well as a hybrid racing fuel pressure gauge. I think that's really about it for inside the engine bay. I also have a radium catch can. Probably should get a vented catch can instead of that style catch can. It'd probably be a bit better for this car. Trying to see if there's anything else, but I think that's about it that I have for the engine bay. Also, the engine does have a RSX oil pump. Doesn't really make too much of a difference because I don't have the 50-degree VTC, but it does help a little bit, I hope. I also have Mishimoto cooling fans. I don't have the radiator, but I do have the cooling fans. So, other than that, there's really not all too much done to the car. Interior, I really haven't changed all too much. I do have H-Gen SI seats. I don't know if you can really tell. And then a personal steering wheel with the quick release and the short hub. And I have a boost gauge from Harbor Freight, but it's not the best. It doesn't work half the time. And I also have I'm not sure of the exact model, but it's a Sony radio with Apple CarPlay. And I also have, you can't see, but it's under here, a hybrid racing short shifter, and I think this is a Buddy Club shift knob. But other than that, that's really about it that's done to the car. There's not really all, I probably missed some things I can't really remember at the moment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was, I'm not all too sure how long the video is, but I would assume it's a pretty short video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.